Hello, thank you for being here this morning. Today I will discuss about the ADA and its relations with interpreters. The ADA stands for Americans with Disability Acts. I decided to pick this topic to discuss about interpreting because you all requested me to come here and discuss about interpreting within the ADA. Right now, first on my agenda, I'm going to discuss a brief overview of what the ADA entails. Within the ADA, there are 5 titles. The first 3 I correlate with interpreting, and I will discuss those 3 in depth. The last 2 I will hold off on. The first title is employment. Employment within private companies. Within the ADA, it is private company, not regarding anything that has to do with the federal government, such as the post office. Back in July of 1992, the law required that there must be 25 or more employees working at a company. This upcoming summer, it will be reduced to 15 or more employees working at a company. Employees must follow and abide by the ADA law. If there are 15 or more employees, they do not have to adhere by the ADA law. If there are 15 or less, then they do. Oh, my mistake, I confused them. If there are less than 15 employees, they do not have to, the ADA law does not take effect. If there are above 15 employees, they must adhere by the law. Like I just said, if there are 15 or less employees, they do not have to abide by the law, unless the state law is more strict than the federal government's law. That's Title I. Title II is public entities, which is in regard to state and local government. Title II is state and local government based. It does not include anything under the federal government like the post office. They are two separate. Under Title II, they have benefits, programs, training, many things that they can do under that title. Title III is places of public accommodation. Under public accommodation, that is a place where people congregate and gather. And it's a private owned company such as hotels, restaurants, shows, places like that that are under Title III. Title IV is in regards to a relay service, which is the communication mode between hearing people and deaf people. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention that Title IV is in regards of communication. The relay service is open 24 hours, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, all year round. And they also the relay services are closed on Christmas break. Do you believe me that they're closed on Christmas break? No, they're not. They must be open 365 days a year. It's regarding to public access. They treat everyone with it treats everyone with equality and equal access. That's Title IV. Title V is miscellaneous. Miscellaneous, the category is when other categories don't fit into 1 through 4. For example, there's a federal law that only covers the executive branch and the post office. That's it. Now, where's the legislative branch placed? It's placed in miscellaneous. It's placed in Title V. It includes accommodate things like the post office, newspapers. Oh, not the post office. I'm sorry, newspapers. That's what I meant. And the Library of Congress. But we're not going to talk about the last two. We're just going to discuss the first three. I am a deaf individual, and a common problem that arises when working with interpreters and lecturing about the ADA is the interpreter may be very skilled in ASL, American Sign Language, but have no knowledge about the ADA and the ADA terminology. Sometimes the interpreter may change the words, and it makes me look like I have an inadequate education level. For example, in the ADA law, the word effective is used a lot. Effective and successful are the two have the same signs but different meanings. I may say effective, but the interpreter might say successful. Just like I had mentioned, the interpreter may say successful when I mean effective. And there might be people in the audience who do know about the ADA, and they hear the word successful and think that I am not knowledgeable in the ADA. I know that in the ADA, within the ADA, effective is the appropriate choice of word and that is used a lot, but the interpreter might not know that. If the interpreter is both fluent in ASL and is knowledgeable in the ADA, then the interpretation will flow and just be beautiful. Now we will go back to the 3 titles. The first title is in regards to employment. It is the EEOC, which is Equal Employment Opportunity Commission. They decipher discrimination rules. If someone has a complaint, they go to the EEOC to complain.